Hi everybody. Today we're going to continue the series on myths. We're going to be talking about myths concerning fertility. This is Dr. Wanjiru Ndegwa and you're watching Footsteps to Fertility, where we walk with you. Myth number 3. I had a baby. I've had 2 previous pregnancies. I cannot have any problem conceiving. I mean, it's gonna happen like clockwork. Myth or not? Well, I mean, I think this is a difficult one because it's really hard on these couples because everything was working and I mean, we were doing so well and then we've hit a snag. This is not true. There's something called secondary infertility, and secondary infertility is where we've had babies, either we've had a live birth or we've had a miscarriage or we've had an ectopic, so anything that actually resulted into a fertilization and a baby, maybe not a live baby, but then after that it becomes difficult to conceive. We call that secondary infertility. So this does affect couples, and sometimes we see quite a number of couples who are struggling to conceive the second or the third baby. And I want to say it's all because things change, yeah? And it's equal in both parts. I've seen males who have had, children, and they look just like the male, by the way, yeah? So it's not somebody else's child. It is actually the male's child, DNA done, and that's my kid. And for the second baby, our sperm quality is low. We don't have good numbers, we don't have good motilities. There's just something went wrong. And I'll be cautious and tell the males that what you take in terms of lifestyle, the smoking, the alcohol, the jobs that we do, whether we're exposed to agri-chemicals or other chemicals, whether we're border riders or sit on these hot tankers or people who do long distance driving, I've seen effects on all these type of things that decrease the quality of our sperm. So let's take our health seriously and try not to endanger our future children. And for the female, it's just the same thing. We could have fibroids now in the cavity that obstruct implantation. We could have blocked tubes because we had an STD or an STI at some point after we conceived the baby. And even after pregnancy, sometimes during childbirth, we get infections that affect our future fertility. So there are various reasons why people don't conceive after they've had one normal, easily conceived baby. Yeah? So if you've had problems conceiving, if you're over 35, the cutoff is 6 months. If you're under 35, the cutoff is 1 year. Please see a specialist. Please feel free to come and see us and we'll help you find the reason. I want to just say that it's much, much easier to conceive if you've had a previous pregnancy. I'm usually very happy to see couples who have secondary because the problems most likely are not so bad. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for subscribing to our videos. Thanks for commenting. We've got so many great comments and inboxing and some of you even come. If you found the video helpful, please share. I'm Dr. Wanjiru Ndegwa and you're watching Footsteps to Fertility, where we walk with you.